Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be doing 2 test batches of 100% coconut oil soaps at 20% superfat. I'm trying a couple of new fragrances, so I didn't want to put them in a big slab and then it not work out or the smell not come through the way I want it, or fast tracing or seizing. So I thought I'll just do one of each and give them to some friends of mine and see how they like it and how it performs, and if it's performs well, and I'll be using it as well, and if everything is a thumbs up, I will be introducing it into my range. I don't have too many fragrances targeting men in particular. I do have some fragrances that are like essential oil blends that are unisex or aimed towards females, so I have to admit that I do have a shortage in male scents, so I thought I would create 2 in the last couple of weeks. Been on my mind, and then I finally mixed them up and I'm really happy with how they've turned out. So one of them is a forest blend, which I'm going to be calling, or a woods blend. I don't know the actual name yet, but it's got cedarwood, a little bit of patchouli, Chang, basil, and just a little bit of basil, just a tiny bit. And I think it's a real winner. Like, it's just so beautiful, and it's got pine in it as well. So the pine and the patchouli, I want it to kind of resemble, when you're walking in the woods, and you can smell that nice, that woody smell that you get from the pine and the patchouli. And I want the green, fresh notes of the basil to come through as well. And I was going to use normal lemon, but you know how lemon misbehaves in cold processed soap. It flashes off quite easily. So I thought I'll try, a Chang or a Litsy, because it's very, it's got lemon. It smells like lemon, and, a bit, like eucalyptus notes as well. And it's just really nice, Chang. So I thought I'll use Chang instead, and it's just such a beautiful blend. So I'll be doing that first. And I haven't worked with French clays much, so I'll be doing an equal split batch of nude French clay for one split. And then the other split would be a French green clay with a little bit of white clay, French clay, just to lighten up a little bit, because I just wanted a soft green, I don't wanted a dark green. And then for the second fragrance, got my hands on a beautiful whiskey, a natural whiskey fragrance, and I did equal parts of that whiskey with cedarwood, so it's a cedarwood and whiskey. I might call it black whiskey, and I'm going to colour that with obviously white kaolin clay as the filler, and then activated charcoal, and then the other portion of it will be again white clay filler and Australian Reef Red clay. So I'm going to pour that black whiskey and just do a black swirl of that. So that's just about it. That's just what I'll be doing. In here I've got sodium lactate and coconut milk powder already with the melted coconut oil. And the reason why I do sodium lactate in this recipe, even though it's 100% coconut oil, is because with the 20% super fat, I find that it is a little soft, like it can melt away fairly easily. So I don't want to neglect using sodium lactate. I use that 1.5% for this recipe. And with the lime water, I still put the 1.2% salt and the 3% raw sugar. So that's just standard as I do in all my recipes. So I think it's time to see how these turn out. So let's get soaping.
Right, so we reached the end of the video, and I'm quite happy with actually how these turned out. The whiskey and cedarwood smells absolutely beautiful. I think definitely I will be adding that to the range. Just waiting for some feedback from friends, and I'm going to probably use one myself to see how it performs, and the Centra after it's finished curing as well, so hopefully it still has that nice whiskey and cedarwood smell in the finished product, which I highly anticipate that it will. Same with the forest blend, turned out really nice. A bit of soda ash on the forest blend especially. I did try and remove the soda ash with a steamer, but it's just so far in, as you can see the layers on the bars on the rye. It's really far in, the soda ash, so I wasn't able to remove it all. But overall, I still like soda ash anyway. I'm not too bothered by it, and a lot of customers aren't really bothered by it. I tend to just leave the bars as is, and if they naturally form the soda ash, I'll just leave it like that. I don't mess with it. That's just a personal preference anyway. Everyone's different. Some people like to remove it, and that's fine. Just comes down to the soap maker's preference. But I really like these two bars, and I'm a really big fan of 100% coconut oil at 20% super fat. I find it's really, really good for oily skin especially. It's good for all skin types. I can use this all year round. I do have slightly oily skin, but other people that have sensitive skin have used 100% coconut oil with 20% super fat, and they've given feedback that it's beautiful on their skin. So so for sure, if you've never tried that combination, definitely give it a try. I've added also coconut milk to these bars as well, so I thought that'll add to the conditioning benefits and the lathering as well. Until next time, take care and happy soaping. Bye for now.